By the way, do we even know what this guy stole from here out of this movie? Okay. We'll get to that.
Yeah, it was almost like he didn't steal anything.
Well, exactly.
Because he gave it all away in different...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what did this guy steal? I don't know.
Maybe he's... Are we live?
Oh, yeah. I mean, not YouTube Live or anything.
No, I mean, but we're on.
Yeah, we're on.
So I think maybe... Because he gave the diamond back to... Like, the big diamond, he said follow the diamond, gave that back to Denzel, whatever, for them to chase down the guy who owns the bank. And then he gave a little diamond to Denzel for, to propose. And then the documents he gave to Jodie Foster so she could take him to global affairs.
You didn't think she took him to Miggs? Miggs, the dude in Silence of the Lambs who's jerking off and...
Oh my God. I can't believe you remember his name. So, but I think that maybe leaves the rest of the diamonds in the little pouch that he might have kept for himself.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because that was supposed to be like, because remember, Jodie says, well, if he didn't take the money, he must have just been going after those diamonds. He left the big diamond, but there had to be, wasn't there more than just the big diamond? There's a bunch of little ones, and that's how he gave Denzel one of them.
Yeah.
So he definitely left with some diamonds.
I mean, he had to make the time worthwhile. You kidding?
But he also, it was smart to just go after the diamonds. Because you're not going to walk out with a couple duffel bags even a week later. So it's smart.
They did. I will say, when it comes to heist movies,
oh, dude,
there's dozens of really, really good ones. This one has stuck with me because it's, I don't know what the hell this guy took, but it wasn't your standard thing where somebody goes in and kills a bunch of people and gets out of control. There's a couple moments where you think, oh, wait, what is it? But it keeps you guessing the entire time. And there's another layer to it beyond trying to get money, trying to get something that's in the bank, out of the bank. There's a little dirty, nasty secret that he's aware of. My question is, how is he aware of that? I don't know, but we can get into it. All right. Welcome, y'all. We're back, baby. And we're talking Inside Man. Inside Man, our boy Denzel. We got Clive Owen. And I'm just going to say it right now. The best movie I've seen Clive Owen in. The best Clive Owen performance I've ever seen.
I didn't even know he did another movie.
Oh, bro. He was fantastic. We have a couple of characters that are pretty GD memorable, including Christopher Plummer's character, the bank owner.
Yeah.
I always like seeing that guy in movies. I think that he is pretty different than a lot of the other ones that a lot of the other old guy characters. He's got a little bit of charm to him. I like seeing him in movies, dude. He's very watchable. Willem Dafoe. I mean, what's not to like about that guy?
Scary looking, but sure.
He is absolutely frightening, if we're being honest. I don't want to be. I'm very familiar with him. I don't want to be in a room with him.
No, my God, especially alone. God, dude.
Save me.
If he broke into my house, I would just let him take everything. If you're a mask, leave your mask on. I'll do whatever you say.
Oh my God. And dude, one of our favorites, I still can't pronounce this guy's name. We did a whole other.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
That's it. You say it, not me. So, Homeboy's in this. You have Jodie Foster. So, pretty good cast. It's a Spike Lee movie, which I don't think I realized.
Wow, I did not expect that because I think he's terrible.
Well, I got to say, he's got 2 or 3 movies that I really like. They're different. I don't mind movies that are different, that are shot different. So, He Got Game is one of my favorite
movies. That is... Okay, look, I am just saying I hate Spike Lee. Spike, if you're listening, it's because of your most recent movie with Denzel, which also ruined Denzel.
Oh, that did. Yeah, that one was not good.
The worst acting, it was a New York City ransom. I'm not kidding. You want to go waste an entire day. It actually might ripple into 2 or 3 days because that's how pissed off you'll be after watching it.
It's bad.
I don't even know the name. It's that bad.
It's Up and Down or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
I forget what the hell it is. But anyways, it's not great. Which, dude, I get suckered into anything Denzel because,
oh, I saw it and I went,
dude, he's the greatest actor of our time. I freaking love this guy. And I was very upset.
I made a whole thing. Come on, sit down, make popcorn.
Sit down.
10 minutes in, it was like, we gotta
change this shit. This is not good. Not good. But this is one of the few that I really like. And this movie comes out in 2006. Great year. Fantastic year. Fantastic year. Probably one of the best, if we're being honest.
It was a good year.
It's a long one. If CK was here with us tonight, CK is on a freaking skiing trip. Classic CK.
Oh, he does.
I mean, Jesus. Does this guy do anything other than podcast and ski?
He skis.
He podcasts and skis. Who is this guy?
Works out. And...
fucking James Bond over here. He would not be very happy with this movie. It's 129 minutes. It's a long movie.
Yeah.
I know that's like normal now. In 2006, it was like, geez, what is this? Are we taking an intermission?
Yeah.
Like, good God. Yeah. But it comes out, it's rated R, sucker for an R movie. It doesn't have one of those scenes that really grips us right off the bat. You know what this movie could have used? A fucking detective lighting up a cig in the first scene. You know, that really gets me going.
Yeah.
That gets the juices flowing.
Could have used, what was his name in the movie? Gosh, that would have been so much cooler to say. It could have used Training Day Denzel. But I don't know. I like this. Then it makes...
Training Day Denzel in this movie would be comedy.
Dude, he just would have went like, Clive, I'm at the door. Like, it actually would have ruined the movie. It would have been over. He would have just killed everybody.
That is so true. That's so
and
true.
I'm going to get the money.
And that's mine. Okay. What you think? What you think?
Oh,
dude, fantastic. Now, one of the things we love to talk about, budgets and gross. And so it's just fun to see, all right, what movie actually like freaking produced? This one, pretty fat budget. 45 milli. Some sources give it a little bit broader range.
I thought it'd be more than that, but
you never really know with these damn movies.
But it's one scene. I mean, it's one setting.
That's it. That's why it's kind of like, I can believe that, because even with some of the star power in this, which isn't over the top, you have Denzel, dude, that's probably half the budget right there. That allegedly somewhere between 180, 185 million gross worldwide.
That's pretty damn good.
It's pretty good.
That's what you want.
That's what you want. That's a banger. Rotten Tomatoes, 86% for the critics, 85% for the audience. People like this movie. It's damn good. There is a couple of low points in it, but in general, it kind of hums. It's weird. I wouldn't have classified it as like a thriller, but it has a lot of thriller stuff in it where you're kind of thinking and guessing.
Yeah, like, how is he going to get away with this?
How is this guy going to get
plane? He's like, this is why, for me, there's no better heist movie. Because when I think of a heist movie, this is number one in my books. There's none that even come close. Because like you said, there's the shootings, there's killings, there's maybe they try to get the plane, they get killed outside. I can't really think of another movie that is so like logical and surprises you like this movie. So this is my number one heist movie by far.
Well, all the other ones, something goes wrong and somebody ends up dead. Or it doesn't work out. You don't see a heist movie where it actually works out, unless it's like some random ass Jason Statham movie that you'd watch at 11 p.m. where you're like, oh, fuck it, fine, I guess I'll watch this. And you're like, oh, I mean, kind of fun, but also a waste of time.
Or like,
how the hell does he get out of that?
Or they get out, but they're in a car chase now. And
yes.
They hide, and then they still get caught, but
this is so cerebral that it makes you think, maybe someone could do this and get away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not but
now the secret's
unspeakable.
Out.
But yeah, well, now you know. It's like, well, you're going to have a pretty fucking airtight plan. I don't know, man. It's like anything else, dude. Once you start involving a lot of people like this, because there was a pretty decent amount of bad guys.
Yeah, there's like 8 of them, right?
Yeah, dude. Somebody's going to be talking. Someone's going to talk. That's why
it helps that they're foreign, though, because
that does.
They have a different code. It feels like.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Like, they're probably not gonna talk unless you really torture them. I feel like it's easier to make someone like us talk than somebody that's Albanian.
Albanian people are like, yeah, dude, I grew up in a mud hut. You think that this scares me? What you want to put me in jail?
Like, seriously,
dude, finally a warm place to sleep. I mean, I don't know. For us, it'd be like, oh my God.
I would just feel better about it if I were them. Like, all right, well, we're probably not gonna talk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to argue with that. Let's see. Main show. Well, I think that's probably why it works. So I have a bunch of notes on this one. It's a Spike Lee movie that doesn't feel like a Spike Lee movie.
Mm-hmm. I would have never guessed.
Which is one of the things that I liked about it. It's got a couple of elements there. I think it's the music where you're like, I can kind of see where this is a Spike movie. The entrance, the opening scene, that's usually what does it for me. Not really the jail cell. It doesn't really. It's just the music, the beats that he hits in a couple of spots, and it throws in like a couple of artistic flair things with it. That's what to me like a Spike Lee thing.
Being flamboyant.
Yeah, I don't know. And so there's really not a lot of that in here, but it's kind of funny. The robbery ends up being a cover story. I don't really think of Spike Lee movies as thinkers, but the whole time you're wondering what the fuck is going on in here, because wouldn't you get in and out pretty quick in a heist?
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole goal? Every single heist movie that you've ever seen, in and out in 30 seconds.
Yes.
De Niro and Heat. Let's go.
Yeah, or like Dark Knight.
Bro, you're trying to get in and out. Like, if you can't be out of there in 30 seconds, you're toast, buddy.
Yeah, Mission Impossible. He's going through vents and lasers, and I mean, this is like the only one where it's like, no, we know exactly how the bank works. You know how the city works, and we're gonna not raise our heartbeat at all. We're gonna talk like this, and we're gonna do everything right, and you're gonna do exactly what I say,
exactly
when I say it. And you're like, dude, as the audience, you're like, okay, I'll do it. Like, what do you want me to do? You are really convincing.
Why is this guy so confident that he's gonna fucking pull this off? The other thing that I'll say about this, it's not one of my favorite Denzel characters.
No, I actually don't like him in this because, in a weird way, he's like the antagonist.
Yeah,
because you're rooting for the bank robber, and he's kind of like, he's not submissive, but he's not an alpha.
No.
It's kind of like a nerd, and he fails at his job.
Not very good at it at all. If we're being honest.
Keith Frazier.
Detective. Keith Frazier.
Yeah.
He's not very good at his job in this, but he wants to come off like he is because I think he had just gotten promoted to detective. But he tries several different things throughout. He still has Denzel charisma, but his character is more feeding on the city of New York than anything else, I think. Like, the energy that he has really just comes from the city. It's not from doing a good job. It seems to me like, even like his outfit, the stupid fucking hat that he wears, you know what I mean? Like,
yes,
everything is like, it's kind of like over the top New York.
Yep.
And it's one of the things, like, I love New York as a city. Some of the people drive me fucking nuts. Not because they're weird, but because New Yorkers all have this bravado, like they're the greatest things that have ever been bred. And this is one of the characters that reminds me of people like that. It's just like, you have proved nothing other than you are not really good at your job, even though you pretend and purport to be good. I still have yet to see you solve a fucking thing.
Well, that's probably why you hate him, because he exudes this confidence, like he's top dog, like King Dick on Balls Island. But he's actually always a step behind, like with the bugs and the little tray that you pull out that holds the diamond.
Yeah.
And and then like at the end of the movie with the diamond in the pocket, he's like, well, he's always like one step behind, but it doesn't match his bravado that he's exuding, because he should be a little more humble.
He should be, but he's not. And then you get the opposite of that with Clive Owen's character, who is just this, you put it perfectly, never really raises the temperature. It's always pretty damn calm. Even when he's aggressive, I will say the only thing that him and his little cohorts did that was like, all right, you can probably go to jail for that, is beat the shit out of a couple of people.
Yeah.
They really did beat the hell out of a couple guys. But other than that, like, really not much else. And then Jodie Foster, I don't even know what the fuck she was doing in this movie, for being honest.
So she was hired by Plumber to go get his shit.
Get that. But like, she's in it. She's like the third billing, and she's in this for like 3 minutes. Like, it's not a lot of FaceTime with her.
I hope they didn't pay her a ton, but they probably did.
We don't know, like, really what she is, other than like maybe a fixer.
She's a fixer.
She's just a fixer.
She's like a mercenary for rich people to go fix stuff, but she's not even good at it. So I don't even know.
She doesn't really do anything in there.
I call a real fixer.
So for those that haven't seen the movie in a while, need a little bit of a refresher. The plot in this is pretty simple. A couple of people break into a bank in New York, in the middle of Manhattan, and there's a standoff with the NYPD, and this is the whole movie. It goes on. It's basically, there's a couple of like scenes sprinkled in that are outside of the bank, but most of the movie takes place.
They lock that bank down.
In the bank. They lock it down. And then the entire time, it's a couple of days, I'm going to say, that this entire thing takes place. And the entire time you're thinking, how the hell are they going to get out? What's going to happen? And what are they actually after? Because the longer this heist goes, the more questions arise. Like, damn, obviously, they have all these people in there that are hostages that were just happened to be in the bank at the time of the supposed robbery. And so you're just left with a bunch of questions, and then you're kind of figuring out this mystery action thriller as it goes, but it's not gory by any means. There's maybe, like I said, a couple of scenes where dudes get their ass kicked for mouthing off, and it's where the robbers basically set the tone with the hostages.
They do make them strip.
Yeah, they do, but it's smart.
Phones in, and they all have to wear the same outfits.
So clever.
Remember the old lady who wouldn't strip?
Yep.
Like, you better fucking strip. Give a fuck. Like, she's like, I would never.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they're like, you will.
You don't think so? Yeah, really?
Yeah, and it's cool because it goes from heist to hostage situation.
Yes. And that's what makes you think, like, okay, usually when you see these movies and something goes awry in a heist and it becomes a hostage, people are dying, shit starts going real bad real fast. These guys are really calm.
Yeah.
And
they're all calling each other the same name.
Which is why you're like, well, this is not your normal heist. Something else is up here, but you never figure it out until the very end. We will, spoiler alert, we are going to spoil it and give you some stuff to.
You had 20 years, guys,
to figure the fucking thing out, pal. All right. So this is on Peacock right now. It's been on and off Netflix for years. It's on Amazon Prime. You might have to buy it or rent it on Amazon Prime. But either way, this is a really, really fun movie that ordinarily I say fun for movies that are like 90 to 100 minutes, things that move a little bit quicker. But this one just makes you fucking think, like, damn, what would I do in their situation? Mm-hmm. And how the hell did they know to do all this stuff? And how did they figure? And then it makes you think, could you pull something like that off? And what would you have to be after in order to pull something like this off? Because you got to have an incredible amount of discipline to stick to the plan the entire time. And you have to have a way of controlling people. And there's no way that they knew how many people were going to be in this bank when they came over and took it over. So this movie to me is like it's almost like a magic trick about attention, because you're kind of spending this whole film looking into these robbery mechanics, but it really is just the movie is controlling. What do you think is valuable as the audience? Is it the money that's in the bank? Is it the hostages and their lives? Or is it the cops going against the bad guys? Is it good versus evil? While quietly there's the real currency, which is history and reputation is kind of the shit that's behind the scenes going on that you don't, again, figure out until well into the movie, at least halfway through, before you start figuring out something's going on here with this fucking bank manager slash owner. Something's up here. Just food for thought. Anything that really stood out to you in this?
Yeah, so like you mentioned, a lot of prep had to go into this. A lot of speech classes had to go into this for him to be so calm, and he had to have real life situations. Aside from that, more logistical things had to take place. He needed to have blueprints of the bank somehow.
Oh, dude, had to.
And he needed to know somehow that those documents were in there. How did he know that? Because that's the whole reason he's there, is for that and the diamonds, and they're in the same safe deposit box.
And how the fuck does he know?
So that it's not necessarily a plot hole, because it's not something that's necessarily missed. It just wasn't touched on. I guess it could be seen as a plot hole, but for it to be a plot hole, there has to be like no possible connection for that to have occurred. Like it's nighttime, even though they're saying good morning, but this is like, no, it happened. We're not including it in here.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I wonder how he got that. Who was he connected to that could give him? He had to be connected with someone at the bank. That's the only answer. And it had to be someone high up at the bank. And maybe I missed that in the movie, but
I don't think so, dude. I mean, I've seen this movie at least, I'm not even kidding, I've seen it at least 20 times. At no point do they ever reveal his source. So it makes you think, all right, well, maybe they just were able to collect this information over time, like a ton of info. And I don't know how they did it, but he either had to have inside people, or maybe he was a subcontractor and working jobs in this bank over the years and then finally put some things together. But you can't ever see, you don't even see his face the entire time in the movie until, the very end.
Could be a subcontractor, but
I mean, I don't know, but it makes you think like, all right, something had to have happened to this guy's family or his ancestors or something like that.
Or is he related to the guy that Plumber dimed out, the Jewish friend, and that's why the Nazis gave him money, because he ratted him out, and maybe he's related to that Jewish family.
That's what I think is like he's got to have some relationship.
So there's your motivation.
Yeah,
but you still don't have the means to get in there and find where it is. So maybe that's his motivation, and he becomes a subcontractor, helps build the bank, but the bank's probably been there for, I don't know.
The bank's been there for ages, but maybe he's doing maintenance on it. You never know. They do pull up in a maintenance.
They're
truck,
painters,
right? So I don't know.
Maybe
there's some stuff, dude. The
that stupid fucking hat.
I tried to tell you, bud.
Inspector Gadget, dude.
This Denzel hat, bro. Oh my god. The thing is, he still looks good. It's fucking Denzel, dude. He's got this like Monopoly ass pencil mustache while he's at it. It's the most cornball I've ever seen.
3 times too big, too.
It's Denzel wearing that 1990s ass suit. That's like, dude, you would see Charles Barkley show up to the fucking draft in. Like, come on now. Come on, bro. There's probably, I don't know. There's more than one scene here. I mean, we like to think of this as like just one heist and you spend most of your time in the bank, but there is other stuff. You do have these hostage interview scenes. But those are pretty interesting. So they will do flashbacks to Detective Frazier, Denzel, and what's the guy's name? I'm relying on you for this dude's name. His partner.
Oh, just do CE.
CE.
Chiweedle Ejiofor.
Ejiofor. So, God, what a great American accent, man. This dude.
He's unbelievable.
It's really uncanny.
Let me plug this
The
in.
goddamn Brits, dude.
This pissed me off.
Go
And
ahead.
I don't know why they can do it and we can't, but it came up. I watched the trailer for it. It was Philip Seymour Hoffman's last movie before he died. He's doing a British accent. His acting is so bad. The accent is so bad. And everyone around him is looking at him like taking him seriously. He's supposed to be like a British consultant liaison, and he's talking about the Germans. And
is he Churchill?
He might be. That might be what it is, dude. It's like, and he's acting is bad, and he's amazing. I love him. I think he died after that movie because of that role. I gotta pull up the movie.
They killed him. They killed him.
They killed him. They killed him, dude. And the theme of that whole story is we can't go do accents. It doesn't work. They can do ours.
That is true. It's really, you know what? I will say, I like it when people try to do an American accent and like make fun of it. It makes me laugh. I don't feel like the rest of the world is humored if we try to do their accents.
Found it.
Okay, what is it?
A Most Wanted Man 2014 espionage thriller. Yes. Oh my God. You're gonna die. I mean, he died for this. He literally died for this.
What? Is he Russian?
He's British.
Stop.
I watched the first 5 minutes and he's at like the strategic table. It was, dude.
The Brits were like, "Oi, we've seen enough. Go fucking off him."
Dude.
Let's go. Oh, you won't have a toss, Philip?
I want the only there's only like 3 comments in the video, and one of them is, "This is a great movie if you want to learn what a fake German accent sounds like." And then another guy commented below, I think it was Russian. Which one was it? Because it says he's English.
That doesn't make any sense. It's one of the worst accents I've ever heard. Oh my God. Was there anything? There was a couple of characters in this one that stood out to me, super likable. One of them's the kid. The kid is awesome, and that's 50 Cent's kid.
Oh,
the one playing video games.
Oh, the one that now is begging him for money and shit.
It might be him, yeah.
It makes sense. 20 years later.
Yeah. Come on, man! I did a damn good job in that Spike movie.
Yeah,
bitch, you gotta earn it. That dude I liked. Most of the hostages, especially the ones that got their ass kicked, absolutely deserved it. If you're a hostage in those situations, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, really.
These people couldn't help themselves.
It's every single time. It's the guy who's like, wait, well, I'll call the dude, whether you call him or not, you're not going to do anything.
And listen, I don't like self-sabotage, but it's the whites. It's always the whites.
Yeah, well, this is my chance to prove I'm an alpha.
Yes, dude. Exactly. It's like, oh my God.
You're actually being a beta right now by freaking out.
You know how there is these memes going around because of most of them are like basketball inspired, but it'll be like a picture of Luka, Austin Reeves, and it'll be like in a wine aisle that says exciting whites.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever the opposite of that is, it's these people. It's like, you know what? Whites that we don't need to see anymore. Yeah, whites that embarrass us. That's what these people, it's always in every fucking hostage movie, dude.
It's always some like tall, skinny, big nose white guy who's like, well, you know what? I'm actually going to fucking be a hero.
I'm going to be a hero. That's the thing. It's never somebody that's like even keeled and like whatever. Like, all right, listen, we're in it. Figure it out. Just do what they say for now. It's always a tryhard or somebody who thinks that they're way smarter than they are, and they're a fucking moron.
What's the movie I watched recently? It's a bank robbery, and the main chick, she reaches for her phone or something, she gets blown to pieces, and you see it. It's the most gory thing ever. He kills everybody in the bank.
Kills everybody in the bank? I don't know. Recent movie?
No, it's like, what the is that movie, dude? I just saw it and it was like, holy. It's with Vince Vaughn and Bruce Willis. It's called Scraped Across Concrete.
Oh, Dragged Across Concrete?
Dragged Across Concrete. That's what it's called. And the guys are like, they're like Russian guys or whatever, and they walk into the bank and they literally blow these people to smithereens.
Wow. Huh.
And like you see her hand fly off, and then they're like, oh, well, let's just shoot her head off too. And dude, you see it.
Damn.
That movie's actually weirdly good. It was Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. I was gonna say that sounds like a Mel vehicle.
It was Mel, dude.
We're gonna have a month of Mel coming up.
But that's another good heist movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one in ages. It's probably been a few years, but it's definitely like there's some movies that you could watch with your partner, and then other ones that are like,
no, I watched that on a plane.
We're gonna take that solo.
That one's solo.
We are not gonna involve her. There's a couple of scenes that I always like in this movie. I like the I don't really like it when the fixer gets involved and all that stuff, because then you know something's up with the fucking old guy, and you're like, all right, something's fishy here, and that always bugs me, especially when it's related to World War II stuff and Nazis and supporting Nazis and all that shit. And it's like, you know, this fucking guy's not alone. You know, there's hundreds of these fuckers out there. Hopefully not more than that, but you never know. You know that there's somebody out there that's doing all this good and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, well, should we believe everything, or could we do a little bit more fucking digging?
Well, and it's not just Nazis too. It's guys who have made a fortune off.
Oh, it's always like the rich, and it's like, well, listen, you gotta. They're doing something to get up there, and it's not always stuff that is nice.
Well, and a lot of the philanthropy you see is for write-offs.
Well, you got that right. But in addition to the heist stuff, I would say one of the scenes that makes me laugh is when they are outside. There's a lot of time. You spend a lot of time with the detectives and the beat cops outside of the bank, like a SWAT vehicle or a response vehicle or whatever. And it's just a big ass van that they're all sitting in the back of trying to come up with strategies. And by the way, fucking Detective Frazier is kind of retarded. I mean, he can't figure out anything. So they're in the back there, and they're like, the hell are these guys? What language is this? What are they doing? And then they get this. They're like, all right, listen, put it on the speakers. Find anybody around. This is New York City, for God's sake. Find anybody around here who could speak this language. And so they do, and they find one guy, and naturally, it's a fucking construction worker who's like, oh, hey, well, I know what that is. And they're like, oh, you do? Well, come on, bring him past the tape. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
This guy, come on. Guy comes over, he goes, hey, I can tell you right now, that's Albanian.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. When did Sebastian Maniscalco get in here?
It's Albanian, my old lady.
Yeah, that's my old lady.
My old lady's Albanian. When she gets all mad talking to her sisters and shit, this is what they talk like.
It gets me every time. And they're like, wait, what are they saying? He's like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, you said you speak Albanian. No, I just know that's Albanian. I don't speak it. My ex-wife is fucking Albanian. Trust me, I hear this shit all the time. And they're like, all right, he can go. And the guy's like, fuck. I thought I was going to thought I could hang out with you guys and do something. Poor guy. There's not really, I don't know. Is there any other scenes that stand out to you?
Well, then you find out the Albanian is a replay.
Yeah. It's like the Albanian president or something like
communist leader, whatever.
There's a lot of shit like that in this movie that they're just drudging up different things, red herrings, to buy time. And then you find out they're buying time to do construction inside of the bank, which did not have on the bingo card.
Yeah, no. I never thought you could do that.
They didn't bring, what kind of equipment did they bring in?
A jackhammer. Right?
I mean, I guess it would have had to have been.
Or like drills and duffel bags.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. It's pretty unique. The ending, I mean, usually the climax is pretty damn good, and it's a reason that makes a movie, something that you can come back to. And I will say, this movie is unique in a lot of respects, but one being, even when you know what's going to happen, a lot of these movies that have these kinds of twists at the end, you're like, once you've seen it once, maybe twice, you're like, yeah, I've fucking seen it.
Yeah, you can't watch it again.
You can't really watch it again. It doesn't mean it's a bad movie, but it's like you don't really need to see it again.
Some of the best movies I've never watched again, like Interstellar, I can't watch it again.
Oh man, I watch it. I cry every time I watch it.
That's why I don't watch it.
But this movie, I can keep coming back to because I keep looking for more clues each time. I think that's the mystery piece of it, and I also like picking up little things here and there about how the bad guys interact with each other and with the hostages in the bank, going back to the interviews and listening to the shit that people say and then trying to spot, wait a minute, that person there is definitely not a hostage. That is one of the bad guys there. So I don't, especially the second chick.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little moments like that, but I don't get sick of it. And I think some of it is cops and robbers. I think there's always something that's attractive about that. The other part of it's New York City. I'm a sucker for a New York movie. No matter how much I will crap on New York over time because I think the people are just goofballs and silly, I still love a New York movie. Yeah. It's just got a grit to it and an energy that's unmatched. The World War II stuff. You know that we fucking love that stuff.
I love World War II.
It's annoying. Like, I feel like every white guy our age is like, I've read about 12 and maybe 24 books on this. I've seen every documentary.
Every single one.
And guess what? You could keep making movies for the end of time on World War II. We're going to eat that shit up. We're going to eat it up. So it's got those elements to it that really, they keep me coming back to it. But there's a couple of little behind the scenes nuggets. Were you able to find any behind the scenes stuff for this one? So Spike Lee mentioned that the bank location was a godsend. It was like having a back lot in the middle of Wall Street. And he said specifically, he called out the editing challenge of keeping all the threads coherent. So I think this actually was one of the rare movies that was set in New York that was actually filmed in New York. Damn. Most of the time they're in like Australia or Canada.
Well, they probably got pulled with Denzel and him in this. They're both New York's finest.
Fucking amen. They're like, you can imagine City Hall being like, hold on. Listen, if it was anybody else, we probably wouldn't do this. But it's you guys. So Babe Ruth could have come back from the fucking dead and they would have been like, fine, maybe him too.
Yep.
You know, the Bambino.
I mean, it's Denzel, dude. He's New York.
They said a lot of the scenes were improvised. Not I guess not all
not Clive scenes.
No, not his. But a lot of the stuff, notably the interrogation scenes, are just, you guys go, here's the concept, go. Which is pretty cool. I always like learning stuff that's improvised and stuff that's not. Spike is not one of these directors that makes you do everything. 1,000 fucking takes on stuff.
Oh,
which is good. I would hate that. There are other actors like I want to do Zodiac with you because I know you and I
love that movie.
You and I love that movie. We like
Brad Pitt.
No, that's 7. That's 7.
Oh, Zodiac is similar though.
Zodiac is Robert Downey, Jake Gyllenhaal,
dude. Yeah,
Mark Ruffalo. Yes, bro.
Say less,
bro. So
we could do both of those, dude.
Look, the reason that I like a movie like that is because it has so much detail in it, and we're also sucker. I mean, I feel like we're sick puppies. I was thinking about this earlier today. We like serial killer stuff.
Yeah,
and I used to think like, I mean, we're kind of unique. I mean, but dude, I thought about this. You go into a fucking Barnes and Noble, go into books, literally 80% of the books in there are murder mysteries. And it's not just dudes. We're talking like 70% women are the ones buying this shit. They like getting close to danger. That's what it is.
That's
exactly what it is.
The thing is, it's oversaturated. But now I have a serial killer radar where I'll see. There's so many shows serial killer, and I'll go,
oh my god, yeah.
You have to like really be a fucked up serial killer for me to be like, okay. You put babies in microwaves, okay.
Okay, we can talk.
And the other thing is, it scares everybody. And I think the thing that's scary is they look like regular people.
I think a lot of
That's what
times,
freaks me out the most.
I think those are the ones that probably freak people out the most, the ones that are unexpected. There's other ones that scare you where it's like, it'll be like a giant ogre. And you're like, okay, well, obviously I wouldn't fucking want to go near this guy.
Rapey guy in the woods.
100%. But there's stuff like that. But
yeah, True Detective. Boom.
Dude, we were talking about this pre-pod. Mindhunters is up. Like, we're gonna have to do that on
That's
Clockers.
so good. When's the new season coming out? Isn't it soon?
It should be. That's one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Like, why the fuck did they pause that show? It's so good.
They paused it because of SAG. I remember.
Yeah,
I was pissed.
It pissed me off. But what's so cool about that show, in comparison to all the other ones that are out there about serial killers, I think a lot of the new stuff that comes out is Peacock's got a ton of these. It's like they're the ones that did like the Dahmer stuff and all. And Netflix will do a ton.
Dahmer was good, dude. My bachelor party.
Look, stop. A lot of this stuff, it is good. It's just like super gory, and they're trying to like go over the top with some of that stuff. What I like about Mindhunters, in comparison, I know we're off topic here.
No, you're fine.
But what I like about that is there's glimpses here and there, but it's more about the psychology behind stuff and the hunt and hunting the hunters is what
using the guys that they caught to hunt the other guys.
Yes.
That's what's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And I'm fascinated with that kind of stuff. And I think what it comes down to in a movie like Inside Man, to kind of tie it back in, you feel like when you turn on a movie like this, it's going to be cops and robbers, cops hunting the robbers. What you find out in this one, the twist that makes me keep coming back to this is that the robbers are actually hunting somebody else.
Yes.
And I just love that aspect of it. And they throw a lot of red herrings and a lot of different things at you in this to try and throw you off the scent or to keep you guessing, like, what the fuck is going on here? I love shit like that makes you work. I'm not going to like turn this on all the fucking time. I need to be in the right mood for it. I need to be able to be in the mood to think. If I've had a long fucking day, yeah, I mean, I might just pop on a Jason Statham. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, boy. But there's gonna be plenty of moments where I'm like, I don't know, man. Dude, I love shit that just makes you think. Like, what would I do in their situation? How did they get in there? How are they getting out of this? I fucking love that shit. So, who is the actual protagonist in this movie?
It's technically Denzel because he's not doing anything wrong.
That's Detective Denzel.
Yeah, Detective Fraser, Keith Fraser. But who you want to win is Clive.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, it'd be Clive. On paper, technicality, if there's multiple choice, you probably go Denzel.
Yeah. I mean, he's fucking great, dude. I will say Denzel does keep my attention. This is one of my, like I said, one of my least favorite Denzel characters. Definitely my least favorite of a movie of his that I love, because there are other characters that he's played before that I don't love, but if I don't really care for the movie because of either the plot line, like he's the only reason I came to the movie, for example, like a Manchurian Candidate or what's the one you just mentioned that there's got another one where he's a lawyer and it's similar. It's like oh shit, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Denzel?
Yes, but it's like he's got an afro. It's a more recent movie. It's probably, I don't know, 8 years old or something like that, but it's like Israel J something.
I never watched
he's an attorney. Like, I don't know, there's something like that where I'm like, I would watch it just because he's in it, but I'm not watching it for that character.
Yeah.
And then there's other stuff that, like, it wouldn't be a good movie if somebody else is playing that character, but because it's him, I'm fucking all in. Equalizer being one of them. You know what I mean?
Love that movie.
Like, dude.
All three.
Equalizer.
They're not even that good, but
they're not good movies, but he's so fucking good.
And he's very good, weirdly. He's actually low-key athletic and pulls off like the
Nothing low-key
choreography for
about it.
fights.
You know, his son tried out for the Vikings and stuff. Like he was like,
But his body's so terrible.
I know.
He's
Dude, that's the problem.
never had a good body, but he's like, and it looks really good. Like he doesn't look fake when he's fighting.
No, he looks the part, dude. He looks the part
With weapons.
Oh, Denzel?
Yeah.
Brother. Look at my eyes right now. That blind mofo in Book of Eli.
Oh yeah.
Is some of the best fighting I've ever seen in any movie. Another Antoine Fuqua, by the way.
Dude, Antoine. He is legit.
Swanee
is he still around?
You better
When's his next
fucking
film?
believe it. Who knows? I don't know. Denzel's going to be 80 in a fucking wheelchair just slicing dudes' heads off.
That's the thing that sucks is we're not going to have another Denzel.
I know. It's a bummer.
Michael B.
No, dude.
Give a fuck.
Michael B. Jordan's fine.
And he's fine, but he's not Denzel.
No, he's fine. Look, I'm not a hater of Michael B.
No.
But I will never have another Denzel in my life that is that captivating. Even his son. Like I like his son. I like his son. Not him.
I don't even know who his son is, dude.
You'd know him. He was in do you ever watch the HBO show? Not Playmakers. It was The Rock was a football agent, former football player.
I know what you're talking with. Yeah, I remember that.
Rob Corddry's in it. Sneaky, fucking awesome actor who is.
I never really watched it as much as Griff and Mitch did.
And maybe it was called Playmakers or something like that.
It was called something like that.
Something along those lines. But anyways, he was in there. He's which basically like plays Antonio Brown.
Yeah, okay.
Like without being Antonio Brown.
I gotta see what he looks like.
He was in Tenet, which is Christopher. Normally, I'm all in on Christopher.
That
Nolan
movie's terrible. I had to back out.
Holy shit!
I didn't understand it at all. I had to back out. Dude, 30 minutes in, I said, "What am I watching?"
I'm out.
I turned it off.
I don't know what's happening, dude. What is going on?
And I'm not the only one. I've heard that before too.
It didn't take me 30 minutes. It took me 5 minutes. I said, I don't know what this is. I don't like it. We got to go. Again, one of the things that bugs me about Inside Man is Jodie Foster.
Why is she in it?
That was my question. Like, I get the point of the character, I guess, but I don't know. Like, is she villainous?
Yes.
Is she?
Well, no.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like she is, but then she, at least with him, purports like she's not. Mm-hmm. And, she tries a bit, well, I know exactly what you did or whatever you're up to. And so now I'm going to leave here. We're never going to talk about this. And I'm going to go sell bin Laden's son a condo in fucking Manhattan or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so I think she's like, she knows he's a piece, but she's also like a character that is pretty, I guess in my interpretation, I guess it's pretty New Yorker.
Is she playing Ghislaine Maxwell in this?
Great question.
Like, I don't know. Doesn't that play like
I don't know, dude. I feel like she is like every high-end broker who is like, I'll do anything for money, but after I take that check, I'm going to fucking judge other people for this and be like, oh, hold on, stupid thing stopped. Her character bugs me in a lot of different ways. I don't like that she's like, yeah, I'll take all your fucking money that you're going to pay me to do this job, which by the way, she didn't even do her job. Another thing, this movie is so fucking New York to me, which really pisses me off. Mm-hmm. It's like, what did you actually do?
Yep.
Nothing. Mm-hmm. You just wore a fancy fucking pantsuit, Hillary, and you showed up to these places and shook some trees. And that's about it. You didn't actually get down to the bottom of anything. The fucking bad guy did the job for you, let you know what was going on. And then what? You're going to be like, you paid my fucking salary, you piece of shit. How dare you? You think, and it's like, okay, if you really felt that bad, you wouldn't take the fucking money from this dude. But she sure did. That's the thing that drives me nuts. And I'm shitting on New York on this podcast. It's not New York. It's that type of mentality, usually from that socioeconomic demo.
Yeah.
That is like, I make more money than you, therefore I'm better than you. But I'll find somebody else that maybe is in a higher status than me, who I would normally suck up to. And if there is one little chance that I get to kind of
extort them.
Exactly. Which is exactly what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, cool, dude. It just fucking bugs me, dude. So like with her character, I could go without it. Doesn't really do it for me.
I can't stand her, dude. She should be fumbling in the back seat of a pickup truck. Fumbling in the back seats of pickup trucks.
Oh, stop it.
Fumbling. Tell me.
Would you have rather the detective have been Clarice?
Tell me, Clyde. How many hostages are in there? Did you touch them? Tell me.
I love.
Not even a little?
Not even a little?
Not even a tickle?
And in the cell next to him, all you hear is, Go on. Go on.
Yeah.
This is also post 9/11, which there might only be one. I think there's only one real instance of post 9/11 stuff. Remember they talked to the dude in the turban? That's really it.
They ripped his fucking turban off.
They sure did. And he was pissed. I'd be pissed.
Which, no, I get that because you do have to check like what's on his person right now because they just sent him out there.
Oh yeah.
And
You never know. You don't fucking.
Dude, it could be like.
You can have your religion, buddy. I don't give a shit if you're wearing a yarmulke or a turban, whatever. It doesn't matter. But we're worried about everybody else. You could have a fucking bomb on you. Who the hell knows? So I don't know.
Or you could be walking out with fucking diamonds in your hat.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. So yeah, I never had a problem with that. But and the researchers like, well, what did you think about the post 9/11 take on something?
I loved it.
I fucking loved it. No, it's like, all right, well, that was really the only instance of stuff that I saw that was like, okay, over the top.
Just typical security measures.
Yeah. We look at that now and we're like, I mean, back then in 2000,
oh shit,
5-6, that would have been light.
Mm-hmm. Like, very light.
That is a light. That is like, bro, I would not be complaining if I was you. You got off. Nowadays, it's like, I don't know.
I think it just started being like chill again.
That is
like a couple
maybe
years ago.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
It just started getting chill where it's like, nah, like it could be anybody, man. But for like a while, I'm not even kidding. Maybe for 20 years, it was like, yeah, I don't really like them. It's like, and that was like, or trust them. Like, I think now it's cool and you're starting to see like more comfortability, but it's the same thing. And, like I watched 2 docs. It's actually worse in the UK because there was a couple bombings there. If you remember their subway, I forget what they call it. The bombings over there.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, it was like 6, 7, 8 of them. Just
don't start with the 6, 7 stuff.
Forget what they call them. Different subways would blow up, and it was like this terrorist attack and
like a Bond movie.
Like a bomb, but it was real life, and people were like, and it was buses too, and it all goes back to Bin Laden saying like this was part of his plan. He did 9/11, but he also did a bunch in the UK, and then you see it was really sad. Like all these normal Muslim families were like getting beat up and shit, and they were actually just like normal, cool guys, and they're like, no, we fucking hate those people, dude. We escaped from there. And they they snuck in here to go and bomb that, and now they're making it horrible for us. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
It sucks, dude.
That would suck so bad. For people that...
You know what it's like?
Go ahead.
Being like, let's say we went to like an all-black or all-minority school, and we're just like looked at as like KKK guys that are on the news, and we're like, no, we swear we're not.
We're not. We didn't do any of that.
Oh, okay. It would suck.
It would suck, dude. It would absolutely suck. Like, for people that really study religion and stuff. Islam, people that believe in true Islam, they are some of the most peaceful, sweetest people. It's the fucking freaks are the ones, and this is every religion has them. Theirs are just the loudest.
Yeah.
Christians have the same problem. Jewish people have the same problem. The only ones that you don't ever hear about causing a whole lot of ruckus is
Like
the
Hindu?
Buddhists and Hindu people.
They're like, they're just like,
yeah,
I don't get it. Like, they're just totally fine. And then, yeah, I think it's just there's a little bit of language in the Islam thing where, like, it's not as much in Christianity. There must be a little bit of language in their book that's, like, more aggressive, where it's more available for guys that are edgy to be like, that's the scripture I needed to go fucking ape shit.
That's what I needed. I think some of it's that, but I also
But there is some of it in Christianity too.
There's plenty of that in the Christian Bibles, but I say Bibles multiple because
there is multiple
different versions of stuff. But you have even in the Old Testament, like those are different lessons and stuff. I think any state that relies on ancient text for modern lifestyle is going to have some difficulty in just managing its people. I think all those countries where Islam is the majority, or it's an Islamic state, they just have a very different way of life than what Western life is.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's bad at all, but because of their way of life and their culture and having to pray 5 times a day and all that stuff, it is literally all around you at all times. So it's the only thing that you can think about. Here, next to every Dollar General, you're going to have a church. Okay. We have plenty of churches. We have less mosques, but a decent amount, depending on where you're at in the country. We also have pretty good amount of synagogues, more concentration.
I'm going to one next week.
Different parts of the country. Baltimore's actually got a huge,
Pikesville
Jewish pops.
It's like number 1 in the world.
It's massive.
It's a little Israel.
Yeah, it really is. So we have plenty of different options available, but our state being traditionally a Christian run state, it's not like I don't know the best way to say it. It's not run the way an Islamic state is. Even a Jewish state like Israel is going to be run way differently because unfortunately for them, they are truly at war all the time because they are the only state of their kind. And they are surrounded by all these other Islamic states who have a different way of life and a different approach on things. So they're kind of like always thinking about that stuff. But we don't have to because of our geography.
Yeah, we're isolated.
Because we are more spread out. The United States is freaking huge.
It's massive.
So I don't know. I mean, we're very fortunate in that respect.
And below us is super Christian.
Oh, very.
Like major.
They're
like even more.
And there's plenty of corruption and stuff there.
Cutting heads off and skinning people's eyebrows.
You better believe it, dude. They will fucking take off an eyebrow before you know it.
What did True Detective, what did he say they did to that guy? The cartel?
Duct tape him to the floor or something.
They taped his eyes open so you can watch.
Yeah, so you can watch.
It was like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. But imagine if that stuff is like around you at all times. And it's the only thing that you're really allowed to think about.
Yeah, because you know someone who died. So you're always like.
Yeah, but it also depends, like anywhere else, who are you surrounding yourself with? Because the 5 to 7 people that you surround yourself with the most are going to determine your attitude, your outlook on a lot of things. It's just osmosis, right?
Yep.
So if you're around a bunch of, in those countries, good Muslims who believe in peace and prosperity for all, whatever, whatever their belief system is, I'm not going to pretend to know it all. You're probably going to be fine. But if you're around people regularly that are always us against the world, people want to hate us. They don't want our way of life. They're backwards. They're hedonists. They are this, that, and the other. It's awful. We have to take revenge on them. Look how they've kept us down. And they put their energy in a negative form. Then you're just going to get that a lot more often.
I just watched Ross Kemp, who's like this British guy who goes in and he has a YouTube channel. He's like a PBS type guy, frontline, and he went over to Gaza, and it actually makes sense, dude. One of my thesis papers in college was about this. We almost made that extremism. We did.
We kind of did.
And this guy goes over there, and it's so sad, dude, because they actually like show you this shit. It'll be like a bunch of orphans. Like, what happened? Oh, well, my dad's head got blown off and this and that. And it's just like, yeah, bombs came in and it was either the Israelis or like the Americans. And it's like, yeah, well, if my dad's head, I'm going to hate you too. And then there's a guy who's with the beard and he's like, I'll take care of you. Get a hot meal and we'll get your revenge. And it's like, I really like that guy. Yeah, I'm going to go.
It's hard to.
It makes perfect sense.
If you were to put yourself in their shoes, you'd understand. The problem with this entire discussion is like, it's kind of a chicken and the egg thing, where as, I guess where we are, we're fortunate again because we're away from all this and we're not in the thick of it all the time. But we feel like our civilization is so evolved. We are this, that, and they should really be more like us. But we're not willing to stop what we're doing because we're afraid if we stop and we stop trying to defeat these terrorist groups that are out to kill us, then we'll have another 9/11. We'll have another incidents like that. So then it's like, okay, so I guess we'll just keep bombing. We'll keep doing our assassination, whatever the hell they want to do. I don't know again, I'm not going to pretend to know all the stuff, but we're going to keep our activities open over there. And we're going to try our best to keep them at bay. Where if you're living in one of those war-torn countries and that is all that you've grown up with, that's your normal, is that? I can 100% understand how you're like, if I can make it to 20 and I get an opportunity to go to America, all I've heard for 20 years, you imagine how much dumber you were at 20 than you are right now?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And you would be like, yeah, you need a vest? Give me two. Give me two. Like I can totally understand how somebody could be coached into thinking like that because they've been conditioned that way. They've probably had life experiences like my uncle was blown up, my brother was blown up, whatever. I get it, man. I get it. And their fear is, of course, well, if we just let it go, they'll keep doing it. We can't just let it go. We got to fight back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's crazy. All right. We've tangented long enough. You want to guess? You want to do some casting what ifs on this?
Sure.
Detective Keith Frazier.
Will Smith.
Don't start with Will Smith. What do you think about Don Cheadle?
No, he's New Yorker. I could see it. He's a little too skinny.
Jamie Foxx?
I could see it, but I don't like him.
I don't think 2006 Jamie Foxx. Now, if Jamie Foxx was in this, but he was Motherfucker Jones, he would be interested. Just a quick cameo. You're going to laugh. Will Smith is in
Dude,
this guy.
It's ridiculous at this point.
There is what could have been really interesting. He's not around at the time. At least if he is, I don't know of him yet because he didn't really come into my life until Westworld. Maybe the Bond movies. I think he might have done the Bond movies first. Jeffrey Wright. You know who that is. You know him if you saw. I'll pull him up.
Yeah. I'm not good with names.
This guy.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
he's in The Agency.
Yes. Yeah. He could have been in it.
I would have liked him.
He would have been a great detective.
Great Denzel,
detective.
dude. I never say that, but this isn't Denzel's role. He needs to be alpha.
No. It's really not. It's a bummer saying that because I'm going to this movie to see Denzel.
Yeah, you don't think you're going to see Clive.
No. You end up walking out of there thinking, fuck, Clive's better in this. Idris Elba, if this was made after 2012, I think he's solid. Another fucking Brit taking over one of our roles, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like him that much, but sure.
I like him, dude, because this is like, dude, one of my favorite roles he's ever done is
American Gangster.
No. Idris?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's good, but like, not one of my
favorites. He gets shot in the face, that's why I like him.
Okay. It's The Wire.
Oh, yeah.
Stringer Bell. Dude, he's fantastic in that. Dalton Russell, Clive Owen role. Give me your thoughts on Cillian Murphy. You think he could have done this?
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like a logical. I don't really like Cillian Murphy that much. I think he's talented, but he kind of pissed me off because he's a weasel.
He is a tiny dude, man.
Yeah, people are like, oh, it's so hot. And I'm like, dude, he's literally a weasel.
You say that he's so hot, but like if you saw this dude at a gas station, you'd be like, check this kid out.
Exactly. And like Peaky Blinders, he's like tough, and it's like, yeah, I fell for it season 1, and then I wised up.
What do you think about this? Honestly, I really like this actor, Jude Law.
Love Jude Law. Ever since that show with him and Bateman, that was the best show.
Black Rabbit.
So good.
So good, man.
Fucking love that show.
Black Rabbit's awesome, man.
That could be a Clockers.
Yeah, that's a great one. Might be a touch more anxiety than I'm than we're used to, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, I think this guy can do anything. So I'm just gonna say his name. I don't know that I'm not picking him over Clive Owen for this role, but Christian Bale. I mean, he could do it.
Yeah.
You know what? Your guy is on the list. Ed Norton.
Well, you could do it. And I think Kevin Spacey could do it too.
Which one? The American one or the French one?
The real one. Not his brother.
Not his brother, French Spacey.
Which I can't believe they tried to cover that up. Like, dude, we know it's Kevin Spacey.
We know it's him.
Was this when he was arrested and they're like, we can't have people know that he's actually still working
Put some pock marks on his face. We can't have him out. He's not hot right now. They just had Mugatu come out. He's not hot right now. Put some makeup on him. Let's get to the Jodie Foster's. I feel like I could take just about anybody in that role, but I'm going to say in here are a couple of options. How about this one's for CK? Tilda Swinton?
What's she again?
Gabriel.
No,
from
Constantine. No, dude. God damn. I can't stand him.
Julianne Moore? No, basically Jodie Foster.
I would rather see her, honestly, than Jodie Foster.
I don't know. She'll be in our next.
She was in a great Clocker show that we could have watched it was a girly girl show, but it was really good, where she's a cult leader. And Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah. I saw that with Sweeney, or the chick that looks like Sydney Sweeney. What's her name? Doesn't look like her, but you know what I mean. Same age and stuff. Mm-hmm. Helen Mirren, I think, could have been cool.
Which one's she?
She's older chick. She's in...
Oh, from like Yellowstone?
Yeah. The 1914
She's
or whatever the hell
old,
that is.
Dude. Oh, my God.
Dude, I will say this chick... I don't know if she would have been able to. I think she would have been able to pull it off. I just don't know if she would have taken on a role like this. Angela Bassett, got it.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my God, you will know who she is when you see
Rachel McAdams could easily do this though.
That girl can do anything. Don't ever.
I could see Sydney doing this too.
I cannot.
But she also would have been 0 when this was made. So
Angela Bassett.
Oh yeah, I love her.
She is. Amazing. Love her. Really hard for me to pick anybody other than Chris Plummer for the Arthur Case role, because it's totally believable that this dude is a Nazi sympathizer.
What about the chick from Mummy?
Oh, the same one from Constantine?
Yes, she'd be great in this.
Yeah, she could do this. This is right around this good time for her, too.
Yeah.
2006.
Chris Plummer? Oh, shit.
I don't think so. A couple guys are
Dumbledore.
on this list. Anthony Hopkins, no. Morgan Freeman, no. Alan Arkin, no. Too much.
No, they got to be white Nazi type dudes.
Exactly. You got to be an old. Let me look up.
And they got to be old as shit. Because it doesn't make sense if they're World War II and we're in 2006. You got to be at least 70 years old.
I know.
So it can't be Christoph Waltz, even though I'd like that.
Maybe. Okay. You're not going to know this dude's name, but he's the guy from Minority Report. A guy like that.
Don't even really know him, but yeah.
What? Max von Sydow.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, dude, the Von in there, if that doesn't do it for you, I don't know what will.
Yeah,
you might as well say German Von German.
He might actually be playing his real life role in this.
Would you like it if Brad Pitt did a cameo and it's just his character?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. I'm back, bitch.
I'm the fixer. They send me in with the bear juice. And we need a document.
Oh, my God, man. Let's see.
Grigoli.
Grigoli.
Whatever he said, I forget.
Do you want to do awards?
Yep.
All right, let's get into them. Best lines for this movie. There's a lot of monologues, not really a bunch of like
one-liners, yeah.
Yeah, not really like a bunch of one-liners, dude. But I will say there is one scene in here that does kind of crack me up with Denzel and his stupid ass hat. He walks into the Four Seasons and he passes by the maitre d', and the maitre d's like, "Good afternoon, sir. Do you have a reservation?" And he walks past him. He goes, "I'm just looking for the mayor." He's, "May I have your hat, please?" He said, "No, you cannot. Get your own." That's the kind of like improv that is so Denzel, dude. I fucking love him.
Look at his head without the hat. It's bad. He needs to put it back on, dude. Dude, did you not see that bird's nest?
Hold the phone.
Like, wait till you see him, dude. Look at that. No wonder he wears the hat, bro.
Well, that's New York's finest right there. Be careful.
I missed that.
You miss having that hair?
No, I missed that he had such bad hair.
That his head looks like a baby ostrich. Like,
dude, it's literally shaved down the middle like a Friar Tuck.
My God, man.
Maybe it was just the lighting angle. My bad.
Well, I mean, it could have been. I don't know. It was not great. There is, I will say that there was like one or two like pretty cool lines, and it comes from Clive Owen, and it's when he's like, "How do you think you're getting out of here?" He's like, "I'm gonna walk right out the front door," and they're like,
"Yeah,
okay, pal." He goes, "I don't know why you're laughing." He says, "Seriously, how are you gonna get out of here?" "I already told you, I'm gonna walk right out the front door." Just, I fucking love it when people tell you exactly what they're going to do and they fucking do it anyways. It's like LeBron or MJ being like, "Yeah, here, he's going to go there. You're going to go here. I'm going to pass to him. He's going to pass it back to me and I'm going to yam on your fucking mouth."
Mm-hmm.
Or Larry Bird telling dudes, "You're all fighting for second and I'm going to take this ball and I'm going to put it right there, splash it right in your fucking mouth."
Yeah. Or
like,
I just love like I formation, and you'll literally see the quarterback go like, "Roger, Roger, Roger," and they'll be like pointing at a backer, and like Derrick Henry's going to get the ball up the middle.
Right in your face. You're just, I'm sorry. I will say, I didn't really like him at the time, but he has grown on me more and more and more, this one athlete, because he is one of the most honest athletes, and we, despite our physical differences, have a lot, and background differences, have a lot in common with this guy as an athlete. Marshawn Lynch. When he says in that interview, that famous interview, "What are you thinking, Marshawn, when you get the ball?" "Well, I'm thinking I'm going to run through motherfucker's face." And they're like, "Oh, okay." Anything else? Yeah. I think I'm going to run through his face.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to keep doing that.
Dude.
Over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Not a lot of motherfuckers want that.
Dude.
Like, yes,
he's a
dude,
savage.
So
he's
correct.
the only guy I've ever seen turn back towards the field to go and hit somebody. And
yes.
No, just score. Nah,
son.
And he would still score.
And he'd still do it.
And like, hold my nuts, dude. He was just disrespectful.
That whole team was disrespectful. They should have won it.
Like Adrian Peterson's similar as being a dog like that, but he was just he wasn't a disrespectful.
No. He wasn't. Well, unless you were his child, then maybe a little disrespectful. Yeah. That's
true.
Sorry, AP. We love you. I hope you're not listening. Listen, not a whole lot of other. Do you have any other lines that you picked up? I don't think there's any.
No, none that I can think of.
None that like, I don't know, stick with you. There's a couple of Detective Keith Frazier, couple of moments like that are just Denzel improving.
Being a loser, yeah.
But God, I wish I liked his character more. His character just kind of blows.
He's actually going down the totem pole for me just watching.
Who's the best supporting role in this? I might surprise you. I might say Arthur Case, because I think that character's so fucking believable. It's like, wow, look at this like really nice old man. And then as you find his history out as the movie goes on, you're like, sneaky little snake fucker. And he's trying to make up for it and do all these things. But you know what? Evil's evil, buddy. And there's not enough good you can do to make up for it. Sorry, pal.
I think for me, it would probably have to be C.E. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
He's
I just like looking at him.
I gotta agree with
Scarface.
You know where he got that scar from?
No.
Car accident when he was young.
Wow. I mean, it's like Black Joaquin Phoenix. I just gotta have him. Dude.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Seriously.
Let's go, bro. Oh my God. The guy is in so many bangers. God, I fucking love him in movies, dude. He is just the dude. Is there a most unrealistic scene? A scene that you're like, there's no fucking way they would be able to pull this off. Usually I would reserve that for a movie that's like got a little bit more action in it. But this one, I don't know. I feel like it's, for the most part, it's pretty goddamn realistic. I think the only thing that's not realistic is that the SWAT team didn't bust their ass in there after 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it turns out
I don't think they would bust in, but I think the SWAT team would be a little smarter and send in, like, I don't know what the gas is, but it's stuff that would knock everybody out, including the hostages, so they could come in with masks on.
Pump that shit into the HVAC system.
Pump it in and
put them to sleep. Let's go.
It's not going to hurt anybody, but we're going to come in and arrest everyone.
Maybe they don't have it in 2006.
Maybe.
Or at least not the knowledge to deploy it the way that they could today. But you're right. That's the way to do it. Smoke them out like a fucking beehive.
Unless they're smart enough to know that and they already have masks, and then it really is realistic because they're not going to barge in and risk getting someone shot.
Well, that's true. That's true. Well, at this point, they still think the guns are real. Yeah, they look real, they feel real, but it turns out they're fucking toy guns.
Yep.
One of the many twists in this. You got a Best Overacting award?
Denzel.
Detective.
I think it's one of his worst films. Not the worst. We already talked about that. That's his newest film with Spike Lee. That was the worst I've ever seen. Right up there with Philip Seymour Hoffman's
Most Wanted Man.
Most Wanted Man. If you want to watch two horrific movies, go and waste your life on those two.
Go waste it. Funniest moment?
I don't have one. It's not that funny.
I think I already said it. It's my quote from Denzel when he's like,
"Oh yeah,
no, you cannot get your own."
Yeah, that's
with that shitty hat.
Stupid as fuck.
It's so stupid.
Like I would have said, "Cut, just don't respond.
Cut it out. Stop it." Although I got to be honest, in 2006, to this day in 2026. If I was around Denzel and I was on a movie set, he could be awful and I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, this guy is so charming. I fucking love him.
Yeah.
Do it again, Denny. What do you think his friends call him? Zelly? No, just Denzel. Detective Denzel.
I think it's probably just Denzel.
Yeah, you're right. Is there an MVP in this movie. And let me tell you, it doesn't have to be the best actor. Was this a peak for an actor? I say yes to Clive Owen. I haven't seen him in a movie.
He's never been in another movie.
I'm
not even kidding. I haven't seen him.
That's not true. Is it the best Spike Lee has been in a movie? Does it represent anybody's finest work? I would say
no, except for Clive.
I would say for Clive Owen, this is his best.
I think everybody else has one, or definitely Denzel is better. Spike Lee's got game. That nothing comes close to that.
That's my favorite Spike Lee.
That's literally that's like a top 20 of all time.
It's fantastic, dude.
Unbelievable. And Ray Allen, who would have guessed? One hit wonder, dude.
Honestly, like sneaky good.
More than sneaky.
If this movie was a porn parody, what's the title?
Inside a Man.
Just a gay porn. Oh, one of our old questions.
Inside Out Man.
Stop it. Oh, come on. Can Al Pacino, Samuel L. Jackson, Christopher Walken be in this movie? You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say all fucking three of them could be in this movie.
Christopher Walken, Al Pacino, and who?
Samuel L. Jackson.
They're all like New Yorkers.
Yes, they could all be in this. The rare, oh my fucking God. They could
Say
do
what
it.
again?
Say what again?
He could have been the detective.
Oh, I like that.
I would have had Walken be Clive Owen, and then Pacino could have been the bank owner, or Walken the bank owner is the Clive Owen maybe.
Walken for sure.
I'm gonna walk out of here. No, what's Pacino?
Pacino, Clive Owen. I'm gonna walk right out the front door. I'm gonna do it.
Motherfucker, I wish you would, Samuel.
It's just
I'll be right here, bitch.
That would be the loudest fucking set you've ever been on in your life. I'm sorry. Are they shooting guns at now? It's just a monologue of fucking
Guys,
Samuel
the mics
Allen.
are ringing. You gotta.
What? Say it again. These guys, man. Is there a better version of this movie?
No.
I'm going to say no.
Best heist movie there is.
Could it have a prequel, sequel, or TV series that probably drags it out way too long? Sequel, I think this is better off as a standalone. No go on the sequel.
Unless it's like another bank that they do.
Or you're telling me it could be an all-woman cast and we call it Inside Woman.
Yeah, or Outside. Yeah, whatever. Outside Woman. I like Inside Out.
Inside Out. There you go.
Man.
Inside Out, man. Woman. Carmelo Anthony Award for actor in their own movie.
Denzel.
You think so? I was going to get him as the Joe Namath Award for a guy who's not even good at his job and somehow is in the fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that works too. In their own movie, maybe. I'm
going to say person in their own movie would.
Oh, Denzel's girl in this.
That is true, dude. She's
in a little Lorno at home.
She is in a Lorno waiting for him, just wetting her beak.
Yeah.
And getting and it's like, okay.
For this bomb?
You guys, like, I don't why is she doing this? We haven't had enough time with these characters for her to, like, literally be sopping wet.
Yeah.
Waiting for
like
this
kicking her feet on the bed.
Like, what's happening?
Laying on her stomach, kicking her feet around.
It's just, I don't know. It's unruly.
I miss you, baby.
I miss you, baby. Like, that is a love story that doesn't really have any kind of payoff other than maybe the diamond ring at the end.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the only payoff with it. And I think he mentions there is like a point in the movie where Denzel says he got in trouble because they thought that he had heisted something off of a.
He was accused on a previous.
Yeah, accused of something, but never actually did anything, or at least we think that he didn't do anything. Who knows? Is there a better title for the movie? Because Inside Man, kind of like another red herring. There's not really like a. Man, why do they?
It almost like tells you that they had an inside man.
Right. Is it referring to when he lives inside the bank for a week?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's either that or maybe both. But I don't want to use heist in the title or.
What's the name of the bank?
I don't know.
What's the name of the diamond? Let me look up the name of this bank.
I know it's like 20-something street.
Maybe something like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Inside Man as the title. I think it's very recognizable, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe you do something there. Can't remember where the hell this bank was. Maybe it's something on the street. It's not Wall Street. Can't do that. Wall Street's a great fucking movie. Can't take it from there. But
no, Inside Man's good.
Inside Man's pretty good. Is there Maggie Gyllenhaal weakest link of the film?
Jodie Foster fits that. Denzel fits that.
There's a few.
There's a few weak links in this, actually, the more you look into it, but I'll give it to Jodie.
I think it's a strong enough plot and setting to carry over and power past the characters that are unlikable.
Yes, Defoe, I just don't think fits his role either.
I'm not really sure what he's doing in this. If he had
dude, you're a goblin. Like, you can't.
He is the hobgoblin, dude.
You can't.
The Green Goblin.
Be the fucking chief of police, dude. We all know you're the fucking Green Goblin. Nice try.
Nice try. He could have gotten. Honestly, he's not even in this enough for it to be like, well, we had to get Defoe for this. Like, you could have gotten a guy who's like only done plays. You know what I mean? It didn't need to be Willem Dafoe for this role. But I digress. James Bond, coolest car or use of a vehicle in the movie. Might have been. It's not the first time I've seen a van that was not what it was presented to be.
It's pretty normal.
Maybe
this.
Maybe the police car.
Yeah,
thing.
Gotta be
maybe that. I also think it's hilarious that these fucking morons tried to outsmart the guys who have already planned this entire thing through by saying, well, I mean, let's just bug the pizza boxes that we're going to put in there. And then they're like, yeah, nice try, you fucking morons. And they and they give them the Albanian stuff. And then these idiots get Trojan horsed right back when the fucking bad guys are like, we're listening. We're just going to listen in to what these idiots are doing the entire time. We're going to bug them. This is fantastic. Best fight scene or action scene? Not a ton of action.
Yeah, I mean, he fought Denzel briefly.
Very briefly. I think that I don't even know that it would classify as a fight scene because it's just one guy getting his ass kicked. But I would say probably the very beginning when like the bank manager tries to talk.
I love when the bank manager gets punched in every movie.
I will say there are very few characters that everybody is always in agreement on in movies. Is like, I'm okay if that guy gets his ass kicked. Bank managers, definitely one of them. Nobody
is a pointy-nosed white guy.
It's always a guy like that people are like, he could get his ass kicked.
They just got a nose that you just want to hit.
100%, dude.
Long and pointy.
So they did sequel to this, or was there like some kind of like British version of this shit that popped off at some point? There's another thing that's like Inside Man. If you go on Netflix.
Yeah, Inside a Man?
Not Inside a Man. Not You made it sound like it could have been like a Tyler Perry movie. Inside a Man.
Yeah. Medea goes Inside a Man.
Starring Queen Latifah and Tyler Perry. That's Inside a Man. What will he do next? He is a she.
I could see this being remade satirically with Key and Peele too.
Oh my God. That'd be so good.
Amazing.
Those two are so funny, dude. Yeah, that could be fun. There's, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot that I would change about this. I love the movie. I think you're totally right. It might not be the greatest heist movie ever for me, but it's in the top 5. I think a lot of people would put, well,
Oceans and shit.
Nah, I don't even know about the ocean stuff. I think people like the Oceans because it's an ensemble cast, and those movies tend to just attract people just because there's a lot of actors you recognize. But I think the ocean stuff is maybe it's in the conversation. I don't think it's in top 5, but I think a movie like Heat, a movie like
Den of Thieves
might be up there.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. I think maybe a movie like Point Break would be up in the discussion, not as top 5 ever, but in terms of quality, but top 5 recognizable heist
The
movies.
one with Johnny Depp and Christian Bale. Old school Tommy guns.
Oh, Public Enemy.
That was amazing.
Also another movie that I didn't really love when it first came out, but kind of grows on you a little bit. And I think part of the reason some of those movies grow on us is like, dude, we don't really have a lot of great young up and coming fucking actors. So like if we do have them, it's a Timothée Chalamet who's like honest, maybe 115 pounds.
I don't like him, dude. He's just a Cillian Murphy. He's too teeny.
It's too teeny, and he'll, whatever. I don't mind the guy. I'm sure he's a fun hang.
I like the guy from Begonia.
Kirsten Dunst's husband.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, I like him.
He's in a sneaky amount of movies.
He's in Breaking Bad. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's in a shit ton.
Dude, so whenever I see him, I go, yes,
he's in it. He's got for me. I don't feel that same surge of excitement. Because he's just got a weird look about him.
He does, but that's why I like him, because he can go like psychopath to also like really good guy. That movie was amazing, by the way, Begonia.
I saw it and I was like,
at the end, you're like, holy shit, he was right.
I fucking knew it. The whole time I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, we did shave your head so you can't connect with your mothership. And she's like this, okay. Yeah, I've heard it before. Okay.
Dude, that movie was, we'll have to talk about that.
The acting was so good.
It was way better than I was expecting it to be. I don't know. I mean, that he might be your generation's Steve Buscemi.
Better than
That's Steve just a weird looking dude.
But he is weird looking, but he's better than Steve Buscemi.
But I don't know, man. I think when I watch movies like that, like a Public Enemies, that are of a period, it brings me back to, I guess, that time in my life when that movie came out, and that makes it a little more nostalgic. But there's also not a ton of actors. You think about like that time period, especially between, let's just call it 2000 to 2015. There was so many actors that you could argue A-list for.
Well, plus there was artistic freedom then, not
right.
woke.
It wasn't. Well, there's artistic freedom, and there's also like a lot of variety in what came out. And now studios, this is kind of, I'm sorry to keep bringing it back to basketball, but it reminds me of basketball in a way, because the studios, instead of letting art drive stuff, they start looking at analytics and metrics, and they start saying, well, the shit that's really doing the best is these franchises. So let's go ahead and make every fucking Marvel spinoff we can possibly do. And yeah, to their credit, I guess, they still sell. It still does well, but it doesn't allow the audience to connect in the same way, which is kind of a fucking bummer.
No, it sells to the same people that go to WWE. Like, I'll never be that guy.
I'm just not going to be that guy.
But there's a bunch of guys that love WWE. They're billions and billions of dollars. So there are people out there.
There's people for it, no doubt.
There's people that scream at the TV for their NFL team like they're on the team. Like, I did that when I was a kid, but now I see those people and they're like 50, and I'm like, yeah, that's
bad.
That's who's paying the salaries, and there's got to be a lot of them.
Dude, it's the character that Stavi plays, but he's just playing a character. These other people mean it.
It's like
they hate it in their bones.
Sad.
It's not great.
Like, I'm glad they have something, but at the same time, dude, it's like you're kind of like choking on that dude's jock. Like,
he's half your age. Like, simmer down.
Like, I bet on the games, and I like what, but I'm never gonna be like, oh, you're my boy. Like, when I was a kid, last guy ever was Tebow. Same for you.
Oh, dude, yeah. And honestly, like, that experience with Tebow is what kind of,
yeah.
It's what
it ruined the game.
It detached me from the league. Now, for those that don't know, my brother and I were fucking massive Tebow fans.
It was like getting cheated on. It ended the relationship.
At the same time, we grew up Broncos fans our entire lives. So that marriage was like, oh my God. Oh my God. It was like if Batman got drafted to your team and you're like, oh, we're never losing. Even though
if Batman got drafted to the New York Giants,
we were very clearly like, all right, is the dude perfect?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not the best quarterback ever, but holy shit, I could not take my eyes off the fucking television. That guy was appointment TV, good, bad, or ugly. And watching those comebacks every single time and seeing how the team would play, I'd never been so invested in sport in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And for John Elway, who used to be one of my favorite athletes ever, to do Tebow dirty like that,
dude, his doc was sick though on Netflix. Elway.
I'm telling you, bro, Elway was the truth.
Dude, I didn't realize it because I always heard and watched a clip here and there. When I watched the actual, I was like, oh, dude, he was actually kind of thick and fast and like tough
Yes.
as. I've never seen somebody that tough. He literally got his shit knocked out and he would get right back up.
He's a big man.
He's big, dude. His legs were big, and I'm like, oh shit.
And he also was a pitcher. Like he got drafted by the Yankees, and like was like, you try to draft me to the fucking Colts, I'll play baseball. I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah, I know.
They suck.
He's legit, dude.
So, dude, yeah, I mean, it broke my heart when the Tebow saga ended, and then he had to go to that foot fucker Rex Ryan. So for a hot minute, I was a Jets fan, along with like 80,000 other like random NFL fans. We're like, let's put this guy in because we got. I mean, you tell me Sanchez is better than him, please give me a break.
Yeah, and look at him now.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And we were right.
Yep.
Okay, we were right.
20 years, but
well, just as to show you, Jets were cursed.
I got a whiz.
So
we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. Let's see. We got anything else in there? All right, let's get our score. Score check. Out of 10. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you.
I give it an 8.3.
That's pretty good.
It's actually generous.
That's pretty good.
As we broke this down, technically, I want to say like a 4. Just because of Denzel. But I'm going to take it unbiased. What did I think about the movie if somebody were to ask me before we did this breakdown? I would have said like, dude, it's a fucking 10. You got to watch it. So I think 8.3 is very generous.
Well, I think you're onto something there. I think there's not a lot of holes that you could poke in it in terms of the story. I do think it's just a little bit of a ruse. What gets you into this movie, like any other Denzel movie, is knowing Denzel is in it. But when you sit down and you watch it and you compare his performance against every other performance he's ever had, it's like, oh man, wow. When I thought of him, I thought of this movie because of him and Clive Owen. It, like, blew me away in this movie. He's fantastic in this role. It's just the more time that you spend with his character, you're like, wow, this character actually kind of sucks. And I'm bummed. I don't think anything he does ever sucks. I never go into a Denzel movie thinking he's going to suck. I think he's going to be awesome. Whether his character is or not will remain to be seen. But it sucks because I do love this movie, and I did come into here thinking like, oh man, I might give it an upper 8. But I'm going to say I'm thinking more along the lines of you. I think this movie is an 8.2, and I think it is that because it does have some really awesome moments in it in terms of suspense, in terms of mystery. I've already spelled out the 3 plot points that really stuck with me the entire time. Like, you give me New York, you give me somehow tie that shit into Nazi World War II propaganda and whatever's shit's going on there, and cops and robbers. Dude, that's 3 elements that I'm hooked in.
Yep.
Just make it all work. And as much as I'm not a Spike Lee guy, I do think that he made this work in a way that is surprising because it doesn't feel like your average Spike Lee movie.
No.
I think the only times that you will notice it's a Spike Lee movie is when there's some of that Bollywood fucking music pops in here and there.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, okay.
He's honestly, I fucking hate him. He got away with this.
He
got away with a couple
it.
others, but he's fucking terrible, dude.
He's something, man. He's got some style. He's very unique. What do you want to do for the next episode? Do you want to do a rom-com? We've been doing a lot of,
No, because they actually get me going.
I know, man.
I don't really love a rom-com.
I tossed a
I
couple
could do
out.
Begonia.
You want to do Begonia?
I could do Begonia, dude.
Would you do Begonia over Fall Guy?
I like Fall Guy.
Think about it. They don't have to answer now.
And I did just watch both of them recently.
Yeah. Honestly, Begonia, it's going to be a lot of theoretical talk in there.
It is. That's the only scary part.
I don't want people to be like, wow, are these guys on shrooms again? What's happening?
Yeah, that would be the tough part. Although in Fall Guy, he is like high and chasing a unicorn everywhere.
That is true. That is true.
I like Fall Guy. That would probably be easier.
Okay. Well, let's simmer on it. We'll think about it.
Or like one of those movies I'm watching now, Yards.
Oh, we could do an old school one.
25th Hour is what I'm watching. I'm finishing it tonight.
Have we done an Ed Norton on this pod?
No. He's too cool.
He
has the best fucking, it's actually, I'm going to get fucking attacked for this because it's like super racist, but I think he got his American History X role from this movie.
You think so?
The 25th Hour, because there's a part where he goes to the bathroom and the whole movie is about 25th Hour. It's the day before he's being sent to jail or to trial for he's a drug dealer.
Okay.
And his dad is famous. I forget who it is. But he's like yelling, I'm like, you could have been a cop, you could have been a lawyer. And he's like, Dad, don't start this shit. You weren't fucking crying and saying all that when you needed money and I fucking gave you 300 G's or something like that. Did you tell me to be a lawyer then? That was a mistake. Just shut up. And he goes to the bathroom in this restaurant and like someone wrote fuck you on the wall. And he's like, fuck me. And he goes into this soliloquy and he's like, I fucking hate this city of New York. You got the fucking, and he goes through every single race. And he shits on every single race, job, even all whites except for Irish, what he is in it.
Oh my God.
It's like, dude, and it goes on for like 5 minutes and you're like, wow, why was that actually like spot on?
Damn, this guy really fucking hits.
Dude, and he's got the goatee and
oh, he's got the goatee.
Tony Saragusa's his wingman.
Shut up. The actual
and he's got a great act. He's a great actor.
I really thought
he talks like this.
I thought you were going to say he's got a great ass.
No, dude, I'm telling you, Gusa is in this movie. He's humongous. It's 2000 is when the movie is. So it's literally when they won the Super Bowl.
What?
25th Hour, it's on Prime.
Holy shit, the Goose, man.
It's on Prime.
Let me watch it and we'll see if we can sprinkle that thing in.
Seymour Hoffman's in it. That's his friend who's a professor. Or no, he's a high school teacher, and Edward Norton walks into his class, and there's the girl from God, what is she from? She's famous in older movies. She's like playing like a slutty high school girl, and Edward Norton's, he's like, oh, sorry to interrupt your class, and he's like, dude, that chick in the red shirt keeps getting me. And Philip Seymour Hoffman's like, all right, we'll see you later, man. Turns around and the girl's looking at him I'm like, dude, this movie is so fucking good. 25th Hour.
All right. Well, let's give it a watch. We'll give it a little House Cats Night Shift preview. I'll probably do it this weekend. And we'll circle back next week, see if this is going to be our first Edward Norton showdown. That'd be pretty fun. We got to do Mindhunters on Clockers. We got to get that out there. I might have to sprinkle in a couple more movies that might be a touch lighter for our growing female audience. I might have to.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy would be pretty sweet.
Double.
I mean, listen, it's up for debate, but Gosling and Blonde are just two. The chemistry in that movie is off the charts. I'm blown away every time I watch it, and I was not anticipating going to love that movie, but one of the funnest movies I've seen in years. That's going to wrap this episode of The Night Shift. We are going to be posting this. We filmed this on Friday night. We'll probably have this out no later than Monday. Hopefully we get it out a little bit sooner than that, sometime this weekend. We encourage everybody, if you made it all the way through this thing, please like, review, subscribe. We are available on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts. Also, sneaky, Apple Podcasts is rolling out video soon. So we are going to be on video there in March, I believe, is when the video starts rolling out on Apple Podcasts, which is awesome. Welcome to 2026. And you can listen to us on audio on Amazon Music, Deezer, and iHeartRadio. We appreciate you. We love you. Nightshift clocking out.